Buongiorno. My name is Brad Olson. I'm the head follower at Loveland United Methodist Church, coming to you with this latest edition of a devotional series we're calling Connecting Faith with Life. Today, life finds me in the city of San Gimignano, which is a town in the middle of a region of Italy known as Tuscany. As you can see from behind me, there are a lot of medieval towers here in this town. It has the distinction of having the most medieval towers of any town in the world. The story is that in the 1200s, wealthy families would move here and they wanted to show off their wealth and power, and the way that they did that was by building towers. And each one tried to build a tower that was bigger than the last. At one point, there are said to have been 72 towers in this city. By the way, right back there, you can find a place that claims to have the best gelato in the world, as so voted in 2015. It kind of reminds me of the story in Genesis of the Tower of Babel. There is a group of people who want to make a name for themselves, and so they build a tower up to the skies. The gods are a little worried that they're wanting to make a name for themselves, however, and so God comes down and confuses their language. The demise of San Gimignano actually happened, though, because when the Black Plague hit, this became a prime breeding ground for the plague. With the high walls, the damp atmosphere, for centuries it was abandoned, and there's only about 13 of these towers that still exist. It's a story that really needs a next chapter, and for the next chapter I think it's helpful to turn to the book of Acts, the second chapter of the book of Acts. There, people are from all over the world speaking different languages on the day of Pentecost. And here, you can hear just about every language on the face of the earth. Just walking up here, it's about a 5-minute walk. I heard German, Italian, French, English, Chinese, and even Russian. The disciples were praying, and the Holy Spirit descended like the rush of a mighty wind. People began speaking in other languages. And people began learning, hearing in other languages. They heard of the mighty acts of God. And that day, 3,000 people were added to their number. So what's any of this mean for us? Well, I think it means if you're in a confused conversation where people just don't seem to be communicating, you might ask, is one of us trying to make more of ourselves than we ought? You might pray for the coming of the Holy Spirit. It may take a while, so wait for the coming of the Holy Spirit. Share of the mighty acts of God, the mighty works of God, and then see if people don't come together. I'll see you on Sunday. God bless.